We got something really cool to show you today. Our friends over at Smith&Burton sent us some of their top-of-the-line products, and we're going to be trying them out for the first time today. Smith&Burton is all natural, or as they like to put it, no nasties. We're so excited to show you the results of this amazing Smith&Burton shampoo. We have the perfect dog to demonstrate on. His name is Frankie. Let's get Frankie in the tub and see how some of this stuff works. All right, guys, give it up for Frankie. Frankie is probably the friendliest pit bull I have ever met in my life. Frankie is 12 years old. He's an older dog, but he's in phenomenal shape. We do Frankie once every 6 weeks. One of the things that you have to remember about this shampoo is that it's free of parabens, phosphates, dyes, all the nasty stuff, which we find a lot of clients are looking for these days. Shampoos have been completely overrun with chemicals lately, and what happens is they cause more damage than good. With Smith&Burton, all natural fragrance, all the way from New Zealand. So we're going to test it out on Frankie, see how it does. So you can see all of Frankie's skin problems over here. You can feel his coat too. It's dry. It's oily in spots, but dry in other spots. We already have water to temp, and I put a couple of squirts of the Smith&Burton in the reservoir here. So we're going to start the bath. So when you're dealing with dogs that have some skin problems, don't have it be too hot. The cooler side is a little bit better. I choose that, especially a short-coated dog like this. So I'm gonna turn on the reservoir, get some suds going on them. Going cooler than warm, you know. I really want to get that spot that we looked at nice and clean, saturated. Okay, Frankie, good boy, buddy. So already I really like how it's, you know, applying. So I've got a couple of squirts there. This is what it looks like in my hand. You know, it smells amazing. I really do like how it smells. What I'm going to do too is I'm just going to go right to that spot and just get some on there right away. You know, just put it in there. It feels like a shampoo that is designed for skin problems. I deal with a lot of shampoos, guys, so I can tell it's not overly soapy, if that makes sense. Again, I'm just getting a good amount of it on that spot. You really want to work the shampoo into those areas where dogs tend to scratch, right? This is where they scratch. They scratch up here a lot. They scratch right here in their groin area. That's where a lot of these skin problems persist. Getting it all even in between the toes and everything. Work the shampoo in, right? So that it takes effect. And we're going to be leaving this in the coat for at least 5 minutes. You know, what happens with dogs, they can't tell us. They can't tell us how they feel. And when you get this shampoo, you're going to notice that your dog is going to scratch less. It's going to make a big difference on how your dog feels. That's the whole point of this, is how do we get these dogs to feel better? If our dogs feel better, we feel better, guys, right? What I'm doing here is I'm using it really, really slowly. I'm applying it, then adding some water, then applying a little bit more. And now I can really feel it getting in there. You know, I could feel it on my hands. Has a great scent to it. It's not this overbearing scent, but it smells terrific. But again, not this real heavy perfume smell. Those are one of the things that just makes a bad situation worse, because you got all the phosphates in it, and you have all this like heavy fragrance and oil, and all that stuff gets stuck to the coat. You really got to get your hands going. You got to get everything, every inch of the dog. You know, do a great bath. You know, don't do this half-ass bath. Tail in particular, right? Really want to get that tail nice and saturated with the shampoo. Okay, buddy. Okay. Got all 4 of his paws and his pads. I really worked it in there well. see his reaction to just like scratching his neck. They love our hands. They love human hands because of what we're able to do. Scratch their ears, their head, you know. Dogs love that. Whenever I give a bath or Anthony gives a bath, we always give them like a nice little massage, you know. Who doesn't like a nice, like, look, you know, give them a massage, especially a big dog like Frankie, you know, and he's older, you know. Make them feel good. Give them a nice massage and, you know, calm them down, soothe them. It really is spa day for them, you know. It's spa day. And, you know, I could already feel that the spot that we filmed there is kind of, I feel it being moisturized. I can literally feel like how it's like soothing it. It's softer. Just gonna let that sit on. When you get the shampoo, definitely read the back. Nowadays, in the world we live in, listen, you can read up on everything. So read up on it. We had the liberty of talking to them at the Hershey show, and I was very intrigued simply because of, you know, the all natural ingredients. I'm looking for stuff like that. Good boy, buddy. Yeah, you like your bath, huh? I know. I like giving you a bath. I love giving you a bath, buddy. You know why? Because I know it makes you feel better. You feel so much better when you're bathed, buddy. It's what I love about my job. Love making a dog like you feel better, buddy. I love you, Frankie. I love you, buddy. Frankie's one of my favorite dogs. Oh. I love this dog. Okay, guys, so I gave it like a real fair chance here. I left it on for over 5 minutes. I left it on for probably about 7-8 minutes. But it's time to rinse Frankie. You know, he's getting a little tired of being in the tub, so he wants to get back in the crate. So we're gonna do a little rinse. And you know, how a shampoo rinses is also gonna be your telltale sign of a decent shampoo. Sometimes if a shampoo, if you have a lot of suds, means it's not rinsing well. That means it's too soapy. So you want a shampoo that lathers well but rinses well. That would be the sign of a really good shampoo. And I could tell by this shampoo it's not soapy. This is not a soapy shampoo at all. This is a very this is a high-end dermal shampoo. I could tell just how it's went on and how it's coming off, and I know you can't feel it, but I can feel it, and I'm telling you, I can feel it on his coat. He is like that squeaky clean, very squeaky clean. I feel like all of the dirt came right off of him. And I can feel that that squeaky clean. I mean, look at this, guys. Like, look at my hand. It is like squeaky clean, like really clean. And again, you don't see all the suds coming off of them because it's not this soapy filler kind of shampoo that does a whole lot of nothing. This stuff it's nuts. I'm loving it. I'm telling you, if you have a dog that has any kind of skin problems, I highly recommend this shampoo. It is rinsing beautifully. When you're looking at owning a pet, owning a dog, a cat, we want the best for them, don't we? We always want the best for them. And that's the beauty of YouTube and Instagram nowadays, is that you don't have to sit there and go through a million products to figure out what's best. You could just pull up a YouTube video, pull up an Instagram video, and you could just have people's experience, especially if you're a pro groomer like us and other pro groomers out there, to tell you. It serves us no purpose to lie to you about anything, because what would that do? So you get the product and you hate it. That makes no sense. So I'm telling you the truth. This is amazing. Of all of the shampoos that I've ever used on Frankie, this one really feels good, and it doesn't have this overbearing fragrance scent. It smells clean. It smells like the dog is clean, not perfumey. Towel drying Frankie now. He did so good for us in the tub, as he always does. He is really a special dog. He is such a special dog. And his owners absolutely love him. He's such a good dog. All right, you guys, give it for Frankie. We're going to get him out of the tub, get him dried up, and we'll give you a final opinion on this Smith&Burton shampoo. So after using the Smith&Burton Dermal Relief 2-in-1 conditioning shampoo, I have to tell you guys, the results are amazing. Frankie feels clean. What I mean by clean is I feel no soapy residue on his coat at all. He literally feels squeaky clean. His coat feels silky smooth to the touch, and his skin feels rehydrated and also soft to the touch. I have to tell you, in my experience, I think this is one of the best conditioning shampoos I have ever used. One of my favorite things in using this shampoo is how easy the rinse was. It came off flawlessly and really saved some time in the overall bath. I'm sure when you get this product and you use it yourself, you will agree with me. And to add a nice finishing touch, we added some Smith&Burton Nourishing Cologne. I wish you could crawl through this camera lens right now and smell this stuff. It smells amazing. Anthony and I cannot wait until you guys out there try this for yourself. I'm so excited to send Frankie back home to his owners so that they can be the ultimate judge of how well the Smith&Burton shampoo works. As I mentioned before, when your dog feels better, you feel better. I can tell Frankie feels better throughout this process using Smith&Burton shampoo. We're going to go ahead and leave a link to their website, so check that out. And you can also find their products at petedge.com. Make sure to use promo code Rudy5. You could save yourself an extra $5 on orders of $100 or more. That's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you so much. If you like this video, leave a like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.